I'm going to put some everything mix in with what I'm cooking this morning. I am making frittata, and I have already cut up my vegetables in here. I have an assortment of vegetables. I have some purple onions, sweet onions. I have the regular white onions. I have some green peppers, some bell peppers, some carrots, some broccoli, some celery. Uh, then I have about 3 pieces of bacon that I took and I cut up and diced up that I've also added to this. I'm trying to think if there are any more vegetables that I have in here. But season it like you want. I put my seasonings in, my salt, my pepper, and everything. And I'm going to, and I have mushrooms. That's right. I added in some mushrooms also, and make sure I count those. Um, I'm going to let everything cook together. Let them saute. And then after everything sautees, I'm going to go ahead and pour in my eggs. And I have 4 eggs here that I scrambled in my measuring cup. I'm just going to go ahead and pour those in. And I'm going to let this cook. I'm going to go ahead and top it with some different cheeses that I have in the refrigerator. And you can use whatever cheeses that you like. I'm going to be using some Tillamook, Kobe Jack, and then I'm going to add a little bit of Parmesan cheese to this also. But add the cheeses that you like to this. And once I add the cheeses in, I'm going to go ahead and cover this and let it cook for a few minutes. Here is the frittata. It's done. We're going to get ready and eat it. But I also like to make a special drink, and I use heavy whipping cream, about a tablespoon, and then one of the um, sugar-free drinks. And I tell you, it tastes good, and it's a really good treat that you can treat yourself to also. This is what I had for dinner. I had a great salad, which I added in some different vegetables and also some trimmings of cheese, feta cheese, and some nuts. And also I had a serving of my chicken casserole. I am doing a carb manager review, going over the things that I had to eat and the carb value of everything that I had for the day. So yesterday, I could have done a little bit better, I think, as far as the amount of my total carbs, which was 40.7 grams. And normally I keep my carbs a whole lot lower than that, my total. My net carbs were only 26.1. My protein was 56.2. My fat was 59. My calories 1,041, with my net carbs being 26.1. My fiber for the day was 14.5, and my total carbs were 40.7 grams. Um, like I said, I normally keep my total carbs a lot lower than the 40.7. So I feel like I could have done better today as far as my total carbs. But net carbs were still good, 26.1. I do, however, like to keep those at least at 20 or below if I am doing net carbs. I didn't start eating until 11:30 to yesterday. And for breakfast, I had 2 scrambled eggs. I made frittata frittata, how you say it, a frittata. And I had 2 scrambled eggs along with a drink that I like to make. And so it was a strawberry lemonade. And I just added in like a tablespoon of heavy whipping cream and mix that together. And it makes a nice creamy tasting drink. And I usually able to use any type of the sparkling ice drinks that I like to do this with, and it really tastes good. And it's zero carbs that are in there, zero sugar, zero protein, zero fat. So it's something that I enjoy just occasionally still. I had butter today, about a half a pat. Um, I also cut up some bacon in the frittata. I believe it was about 3 slices that I cut up in there, diced up in there really, really well as I was cooking. I also made myself a piece of toast, and I used the France Keto white bread. So that's one reason why my carbs were up so high. Also today, and I added in cap or two of mushrooms. While I was cooking, I say about 3 caps because my husband loves mushrooms. So then that's why I have the cap of mushroom here. For breakfast, that left after I had the frittata, that was 4.7 grams net carbs, 16.3 grams of protein, 31.3 grams of fat, and 403 calories. So ended up being a really good breakfast, and breakfast actually kept me full until much later in the evening. I think I didn't start getting hungry until about 6 or 7 o'clock. Taking some water. I used to try to keep water around um, just to make sure that I'm staying hydrated. I've noticed that since I have been older and with the different medications and things that I take, it seems a lot easier for me to get dehydrated and to not even know it. Okay, for dinner. And I had dinner, it was about 7:15, and I aimed to get through eating, I believe it was around 7:35 or 7:40 that I actually finished. So for dinner, I had a serving of my keto cheesy chicken fettuccine alfredo. I tell you that meal prep has come in really, really handy this week. Now, my husband doesn't eat a lot of the cheesy chicken because he doesn't like a lot of cheese. I do like mine cheesy. However, this one I didn't make it as cheesy as I did the last one. And I still have about 2 servings that I have frozen so that I can add that into a meal this weekend. For me to eat when I don't feel like cooking. So the keto cheesy chicken fettuccine alfredo was 4.3 gram net carbs, 32 grams of protein, 15.3 grams of fat, and 428 calories. And I also had a pre-made salad that I bought at the grocery store, market side cranberry walnut salad with raspberry vinaigrette. And then the vinaigrette that I used was the sugar-free vinaigrette that I have bought in the refrigerator. Now, I guess yesterday I went ahead and just put it with that raspberry vinegar because I used a lot of it. So for about half a container was 12.5 gram net carbs, 3.5 grams of protein, 4 grams of fat, and 100 calories. So for dinner, I had 16.8 gram net carbs, which was a lot, and salad. That's where a lot of the carbs come in. Anytime you're having a salad, know that you're having a major amount of carbs. There are a lot of carbohydrates in vegetables, so know that. It's good to know what vegetables you're eating because some vegetables also have inflammatory can cause inflammatory issues for you. So 16.8 net carbs, 35.5 grams of protein, and 19.3 grams of fat, and 528 calories. Before I went to bed, I went in the kitchen and I had about a tablespoon of peanut butter and 2 crackers. And that's a habit I'm going to have to get out of breaking, because that's something that I just started doing not too long ago. So it's a habit that I want to get out of breaking, because I fasted, did everything great yesterday until, a few hours later when I did go to bed. And I was hungry, stomach growling, not feeling very well, griping. And in order to satisfy that, I had the peanut butter, and then so I had the 2 crackers with it also. But the peanut butter was 1 gram net carb with 4 grams of protein, 8 grams of fat, 90 calories. Could have saved that. 2 saltine crackers was 3.6 grams net carbs, 0.4 grams of protein, 0.4 grams of fat, and 20 calories. Could have saved that. So that snack was a total of 4.6 gram net carbs, 4.4 grams of protein, 8.4 grams of fat, and 110 calories. Now, yesterday I took my supplements, which I usually take this every day, which is my potassium, 10 MEQs, extended release. I take vitamin C. I take 50 milligrams zinc, and I take 500 milligrams of magnesium oxide. My workout yesterday, I did get my 10,000 steps, and I believe I got in closer to like 11,000, like 10,997, something like that. Somewhere, in that range. So I did get those completed. I did not do my sit-ups yesterday. Um, so I want to show you that on the Carb Manager has a lot of things that it can offer you to help you be successful on your weight loss journey. You have recipes of the day, and these recipes are easy recipes that you can make, which I'll just show you some here. This is the chicken patties. You can have stuffed onion with Mediterranean beef, pasta salad, chicken bites, cheesecake ice cream, just a lot of different things that you can find on here that will help you be successful. Also, you can set goals, and you can put those goals for when you want to reach them. And you can track those, and then it'll give you an idea of what you are doing and what you have to do in order to meet your goals. Also, you have a section here that has meal planning, and this is if you get the premium version, which I don't believe it's not very expensive. If I have it, it's not very expensive. But you have the 7-day meal plan, which what I'm going to start doing is the 7 days of keto OMAD. And I'm going to start doing this next week. So you can go on here, find a meal plan that works for you. You can click on it. You can get information as far as your shopping list. You can get the recipes to make, and add in you some exercise and everything, and you should be really on the right track to getting healthy. But as you can see, you can put together yourself a meal plan, and then these are pre-made meal plans that are on here. You can get the beginners, you can get low carb, family friendly, you could get special diets, but there's a whole um, array of information that you can use here on Carb Manager. Like I said, you can have your shopping list. It will tell you what you need for your recipes. And then you just go to the store, pick those things up, and boom, you're ready just like that in order to get started on your weight loss journey. Also, things that you like, you can mark for it to be your favorite, so that when you're tracking, you can just go straight to it, hit it, and add it in. And that way, it's easy for you to keep track. Like I said, um, you can just look all through your keto. Um, you can just look all through here to find out a lot of information that will help you. You can set goals, you can track your goals, you can set up and prepare meals, and also you can connect things like your Fitbit, your Renfo, your digital scales and stuff. All of these things, or a lot of these things, are compatible with Carb Manager also. So Carb Manager is very, very handy. You can keep track of the water that you drink. You can put notes in regard to what's going on with you for the day. Like for yesterday, I did 10,997 steps approximately. Fitbit info got deleted. It wasn't syncing, unable to record, no sit-ups today. So then that lets me know kind of what I did for the day, and that keeps me on track also. So find you an app where you can monitor your food intake, also your exercise, and also find an app that's going to give you some good information, that's going to give you meal preps and help you set goals and everything. All of this is going to be very, very helpful for you as you're on your weight loss journey.